So what would actually change if Gohan joined the other Z fighters to fight the androids? Let's find out. So guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about what would happen if instead of going to see Goku, Gohan joined the other Z fighters in tracking Dr. Gero and then fighting the androids. So, this case, let's say Krillin took Bulma and Yajirobe away, and Gohan joined the others because, come on, even at this point, he's a lot stronger than Krillin. So, everything goes just the same up until the arrival of Trunks and the others while Vegeta's fighting 18. So Vegeta and 18's fight starts off the same. Trunks jumps in, then 17 jumps in, and Piccolo and Tien. So at this point, Gohan's doing what Krillin initially did, and he's sitting back really scared, more so than what Krillin was, just watching all his friends get beaten to a pulp. As he sees Vegeta and Trunks pretty much get the Super Saiyan knocked out of him, he's starting to think that he needs to do something. And then when he sees Tien and Piccolo start, well, if I remember correctly, 17 was choking Tien, had him in a headlock, and then Piccolo got knocked unconscious. So at this point, Gohan snaps, screams, "Stop hurting my friends," and charges right at 17 and 18. Obviously, it's in vain. Gohan can't do anything to them. So they take him as a bit of a joke, just playing with him, because obviously they still think, he's just a kid, let's just mess with him. But they quickly get bored. Piccolo gets up and charges at them again. And again, he gets badly beaten by 17. And he's just clinging on to life after another big blow. And yes, I know this is a bit cliche of a what if, but it's at this point where Gohan becomes a Super Saiyan. His rage finally gets the better of him and he transforms. So Gohan as a Super Saiyan, a lot stronger than what he was. And also he's angry. As we all know, Gohan gets extremely powerful when he's angry. Even if it's just for a brief moment, he starts beating 17 to a pulp. So 18 jumps in and just kicks Gohan through a mountain. And he's out cold. 17 just goes, "What the hell was that?" 18 just says, "Who cares? Let's just go." So they leave just as quickly as they got there. Gohan is unconscious. Piccolo's dying. Vegeta and Trunks are out cold. And Tien starts to come to. So, in this case, we'll say that Tien had the sensu beans. And he gives one to all the fighters. And as they wake up, Gohan says that he can help them now. That he's finally become a Super Saiyan. This really annoys Vegeta. After so long of struggling, Gohan has just become a Super Saiyan at his age. Vegeta already gets really annoyed with how strong Gohan is at his age, and the fact that he became a Super Saiyan and caused a bit of damage to the androids. That really hits his pride, and he just angrily flies off. So now Pico's thinking 3 Super Saiyans couldn't beat them. If Goku gets better, could 4 even stand a chance? So this time Piccolo doesn't get angry when he flies off. He just says, I've got to do something. Gohan, thank you for saving our lives again. And he flies off. And Gohan's a bit confused. He thought that he just messed up. But Tien tells him that they need to go. They need to look after Goku. So they fly off. Trunks and Gohan go to meet Krillin at Gohan's house. And Tien goes to Chaozu. So, as per normal, Krillin has already thought, okay, let's move Goku. So, Goku gets moved a bit quicker because Krillin, he gets Bulma and Yajirobe to Capsule Corp quicker than what Gohan did. And he quickly just flies straight to Goku. And they start to move him. Gohan and Trunks, sensing Krillin's energy, just follow the ship. And they tell them what happened. And Krillin starts cheering, saying, yes, we've got another Super Saiyan, we might stand a chance. And Gohan and Trunks just look down. It's hopeless. So now, this is the point where Cell starts to appear. Well, like Gohan and Trunks go to inspect the time machine. And they can sense something. They get there a bit quicker because Gohan's not slowing Trunks down as much now that he's Super Saiyan. So when they get there quicker and they can sense something in the area. And they go looking. They see something moving, they can feel a presence around them. And they get a glimpse of Cell. Trunks and Gohan, they try and cut him off. And they actually do, but this Cell has already absorbed Trunks in the future. So he thinks, yeah, I can just absorb Trunks again. He doesn't realise that Gohan's there, or that he's a Super Saiyan. So when he attacks Trunks, Gohan transforms and just kicks him to one side as he tried to ambush him. And then the 2 Saiyans, they gang up on Cell. And they're fighting him and they're getting the upper hand. This is when Trunks says, what are you? So this is when they get the whole speech of what Cell is, where he's from, and how he got there. So then, when Bulma arrives, much like what Dr. Gero did, he uses this as his chance to escape. And Trunks is really annoyed. He's let another android into his timeline, and he just let it escape. So on the lookout, Piccolo and Kami now know what Cell is. Obviously Kami listening to what's going on. And he says they may not need to fuse. Gohan and Trunks are as strong as this android. So I'm going to leave it there, because this could go in a lot of directions. And I want to hear what you guys think. So guys, leave a comments below, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.